Welcome back to the Reality Guys. I'm your host, Billy Blinks, joined as always by my co host, Brian.
What's going on, buddy?
Below Deck, Season 12, Episode 2. Brian, I like this episode. Right off the bat, we'll just get into it. I thought that there was a little bit of everything. We had the second half of the Bollywood, and this was kind of the Bollywood half of the charter. We got a little bit away from the neat freak type of stuff, and we kind of got to see really just the crew in action. There's some highs, some lows, right? That we'll talk about if you talk about the both teams, frankly, highs and lows. But I think we need to talk about where we ended, where we started, and then frankly where we ended again with this episode. Chef Lawrence, he quit, but it was probably the nicest quitting I've seen, at least from a chef. Right? He was very calm about. He basically gave us 2 week notice, Brian.
Yeah, yeah, right.
I don't want to
Like a
leave you
high
hanging,
tide mode.
chef. I mean, the captain, I got you.
Mhm.
I'll stay until you can replace me, whatever.
He picked a good one. If he had to stay for the entire next charter, which is like 5 days, he might have lost his mind.
Yeah, and the next one's like a party one. That the next one's got like wake the chef up to make snacks written all over it type stuff. And I think for our returning chef, how do you feel about our boy coming back?
Chef Anthony, I liked his accent and I enjoyed him. I mean, I know he had his like ups and downs, but again, it all comes back to just Fraser. I don't love. Why he got fired was partially his fault because he just like runs his mouth constantly. So like we'll see if that happens again. Like talk about another dude that says "babe" too much. There's him. Ace would hate him.
Oh my God, yeah. Nice crossover there with Love Island USA. But I think that Fraser, I love the storyline here though,
Yeah,
right? Because if we are to follow and take it as real, like everything they said was real, that he was the one that suggested it to Captain. Captain went and reached out, and it followed through, and it ended up working out, and he making the hire. But the whole time he's coming back, Chef Anthony, with like, Fraser got to be fired. We're
yeah,
going to have to find a time to talk about these feelings. And again, this is what the season's done really good so far in the first two episodes. They're making me come back. They're giving me a reason. They're giving me the teases. They're telling me how many days, right? So okay, next charter's 5 days. And probably like three more charters, probably. And that's just where we're going to be. And to see them fighting, and it's great because transparently, there's nothing really for them to like super fight about. Like, yeah, Fraser did almost kind of get you fired, but it's also Fraser's job to tell the captain when you're not doing a bad job. So technically, Fraser didn't do anything crazy, but then Fraser is also kind of unlikable. So then you want to root for the other guy, but the other guy was kind of a crappy chef, right? So like, it's gonna be great.
yeah. It's just Fraser's delivery. He reminds me of just like Littlefinger, just like a sneak. And I don't even like Game of Thrones, but like yeah, like he just rubs me the wrong way. That's really what it comes down to. But I think a lot of the fighting is going to get overshadowed by the new fights that we're still waiting on. That's the thing. Like this season's been good, like you said. Like I've been really enjoying it, and I think it's just going to get better with like the conflict that we can't even comprehend because it's going to be like randomized by the guest like creating issues.
Oh, for sure. There's a lot of tough charters coming up. They had a pretty, frankly, relatively easy time with this first one, and they are already kind of coming apart at the seams. I like to, now that the chef is gone, where I now like to transfer our fire watch, Brian. We're gonna start doing fire watch, where we're gonna have our crew members that are on the hot seat, right? Um, I don't know if it would be a full blown firing, but Cal, Bosun
Yeah,
Cal. I don't know. He does not have manager written on him. I don't think that he is. I do think he's going to get overwhelmed with the boat and the crew over time.
yeah, and I don't think they could promote from within. They'd have to hire somebody else.
Also, for me, the other person right now, I'm only going to go with like two. I don't need to start listing a million of them. It's definitely Celine, right?
I don't want her to go though. She's making me laugh.
She's really good TV. Horrible, horrible, Stu.
Oh yeah, definitely horrible. Definitely
Horrible.
horrible.
She didn't want to make the bed. She was like, "What do you mean?" Barbara's like, "What do you mean?" She's like, "Yeah,
Mhm.
but they didn't touch that side." They're paying 100 grand a night to be here.
they knew what they were doing when they brought her on.
Oh, for sure, Brian. That was an entertainment hire, obviously.
Yeah, I'm enjoying. I would like for her to stick around for at least a couple more episodes. Like I like her, just like even though what she's doing and questioning is obviously wrong and not as stupid, but it's still just funny. Like she's like, "Oh, why would I do that?" And it's
I
like such
love well, go ahead.
defies common sense, essentially.
I love Barbara.
Yeah, no, I like a
Barbara
majority of
might
the
be my
people.
favorite character so far this season. She is so to me authentic. She is kind of Love Island. It's like she reminds me of the Love Island people, like when we talk about the tattoos, but I think her tattoos may actually be cool. Like
Yeah, I like her too. Like she's like so annoyed she can't even control herself.
no, because the stuff this girl's saying is ridiculous,
Yeah.
honestly.
Mhm.
They've
Oh,
had a
and
lot of
you,
free time, it seems, the first few episodes too. Gotten to go out a good amount
yeah, yeah,
before. We've gone out like 3 times now.
yeah. That first one was pretty, but like I agree. Yeah, I'm not ready for them to go out like all the time yet, though. I feel like they're definitely not gonna be able to go out for the next couple episodes. If this group that's coming in is going to be at least 2 episodes plus.
Oh, for sure. Because
Yeah,
5 days, dude, that's
and
a
they look
long
freaky.
charter.
It's like good. What are they? Gay porn stars?
Yeah,
Dude's like putting his whole hand in his mouth.
dude, it's going to be outrageous. I'm so next Monday night, the next couple of Mondays are gonna be so fun with this and Love Island doubled up.
Yeah,
It's gonna be so classic.
yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh,
It's
were you disappointed that they didn't like the wall? They or the I'm sorry, the wall, the gate. I was kind of hoping the gate would give him a little more trouble.
the bridge, yeah, I
Yeah, the bridge. I'm
you
sorry, the
got
bridge.
me. The bridge, my favorite character, my second favorite character or co-favorite character, the bridge. So far, the bridge is not struck. It's a little effed up of me to be rooting for the bridge. I don't need the bridge to take the boat down, but I would love a nice love tap from the
Like a
bridge in
little
the
chip.
season. Just
They
one.
didn't. They also didn't go in straight. They kind of like went in like a
It's
little
kind
bit
of
of
like a
an
little angle. Yeah,
angle.
yeah, yeah.
So
It's
that's
smart though. I think it makes sense.
yeah. It definitely looks daunting. But
I mean, the Captain Kerry is a real one, dude. I mean,
I really like him a lot.
Uh,
Just like
we had a little love competition going on here. Kyle versus Damo. They were both in pursuit. Was it Jess they were going after, I believe, right?
yeah. Kyle, both those dudes are weird. Like we found out Damo has his dick pierced.
and he was and there's a little bit of like a flirtation with Fraser as well. Like what is
Yeah.
Fraser needs to chill. Like, dude, you're a boss. You need to chill.
Wait, who was flirting with Fraser? Kyle or Damo?
The Damo thing, like it was being discussed at least.
Oh,
I
really?
don't know.
So there's yeah. Remember the preview? The Kyle kisses. People must be swinging both ways on this ship.
Or they're just like, don't give an F. And they're just like, let's do it. Like, fun time
The
game.
poly
Let's
boat.
do it.
I don't know. It definitely. There's more to come. More to come for sure, and I'm excited.
Looking forward to the drama to come. Looking forward to the rest of the season. We have made some references. It is Love Island season. It's the summer. We are now covering both Love Island USA and Love Island. So check out the playlist. You won't miss a thing. If you don't know how to watch for the UK and you don't have a VPN, don't worry about it. Wait 3 days after each episode, and it will be on Hulu. So frankly, if you just wait, we're recording this on Monday the 9th. Wait a week, you're gonna have three, 4 episodes when you start next week, and then you could kind of just then chill. Or if you really wait like a week and a half, then you're really going to be in good shape. So, because they're long episodes too, so it's hard for people to binge more than one
Yeah,
in a day anyway. So, you get
yeah,
yourself in good shape to get caught up. So we got you. And if you want to skip some and just listen to our recap reviews, we put up the pictures, we show you everyone, we talk about all the eliminations. So it really gives you a pretty decent recap. And then frankly, they do a great job of the previously on. So uh, hit us up here, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter. We're all at the Reality Guys. Notification bell here on YouTube would mean a lot to us. But until next week, for myself and Brian, we really appreciate it. Peace.